It is a constitutional showdown impacting millions of undocumented immigrants. Texas and 24 other states are pushing the Supreme Court to decide the future of those people. They're challenging President Obama's executive orders to stop deportations for about 4 million undocumented immigrants. This includes children brought to the U.S. illegally and immigrant parents of children born here in the states.
I'm tired of going to school and living in fear that my brother and my sister are going to come home to find out that my mom is not there.
Protesters outside the Supreme Court were largely pro-immigrant. The 8 justices themselves showed signs of sharp division.
The justices this morning seem very concerned in vigorous questioning about whether the state of Texas had standing or the right to even be in court.
As it transforms unlawful conduct into lawful conduct. And I think if the executive, the president, has the power to do that, I think that should trouble every American.
Now, a 4-4 tie effectively would be a loss for President Obama, and that is because it would keep the lower court's ruling in place. The Fifth Circuit Court's decision prevents the 2 presidential orders from going into effect. Those who support the orders could try to sue in other parts of the country, and that would create a circuit split, which could take the issue back to the Supreme Court. However, if there is a 4-4 tie, President Obama could consider his orders dead and not move any further on the issue during his remaining time in office. In Travis County, tens of thousands of people will be impacted by this decision.
KXAN's Amanda Brandeis met today with one Austin father who would be separated from his children if the higher court rules against the protections.
La Corte, ¿verdad? Toma en cuenta.
I want the court to know that we don't come to cause problems. We come to work hard and to contribute good values to our families and to our community.
For Jose Nunez, living in America isn't always easy.
Mi caso, a mí,
I travel every day with a lot of fear. I fear that I might not return when I go off to work.
But he says any amount of fear is worth it. Watching his children grow up, knowing they have opportunities.
God is good all the time.
Nunez's 3 kids were born in America, meaning he's protected by President Obama's DAPA immigration plan.
He really represents what the U.S. is, and people like him, you know, they're deserving of a work permit, of some type of legal status for him, for his children that are U.S. citizens.
Nunez teaches youth piano at his church and says given the chance to stay, he'll continue to be a good citizen.
Pues estaría.
I would be a better neighbor because I would be able to offer more to my church as well that I attend. I would be better able to provide for my family, better future for my children.
Who were his motivation to come to America and his motivation to stay. Amanda Brandeis, KXAN News.